This week on Steel Horse Thunder. He starts doing that karate stuff on me, I'm going to be in bad shape. We head to Irvington for the Ravens ride.
We're K-12 charter school. We have 3 campuses. This is the elementary, which is K-5, and this is a fundraiser for our arts and music programs.
Then it's time to go trick-or-treating at Indy West Harley Davidson.
I was going to wear a naughty girl costume, but the naughty girl skirt does not fit anymore, and that's very unfortunate.
All that and much more on a spooky Steel Horse Thunder.
People, if you don't ride, you can't understand it.
Steel Horse is brought to you by Leidendorf Law, with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.
I think people like Hang Out of Flames mainly because it's not a big corporate store. They can come here, they can hang out. We invite them in the back to watch us while we work on their bike or even participate. We get a lot of new riders, first-time riders. They like that extra hands-on, and I think they like the pride in knowing what's being done to their motorcycle.
They do great work, and it's a great place to hang out, and we're thankful to have them as a sponsor of Steel Horse Thunder.
You've just been in an automobile collision, and suddenly your vocabulary has been expanded to include terms you're totally unfamiliar with. We know accidents can be overwhelming to the injured victims and their families. You know you can put your trust in the familiar faces at Leidendorf Law. We will take care of you and your family so that you can focus on recovering from your injuries. Leidendorf Law, like family, because we are.
How would you describe, in a nutshell, what is Texas Corral?
Texas Corral is more than a restaurant. It's actually it's a Texas-themed dining experience. It's good for the whole family if you want to come and bring everyone, or if you just want to come in and have a beer. It's totally fine either way.
And just like in Texas, everything is bigger here.
Absolutely. We have big beers, big samplers, but low prices.
So whether you're taking the family out to dinner, or if you just finished riding the back roads of beautiful southern Indiana with your buddies on the motorcycles, Texas Corral is the place to be. 2 great locations. Hey, it's a beautiful fall morning here in Indianapolis. Cindy, what's going on today?
This is the Irvington Community Elementary School Ravens Ride, and it's the first annual, so it looks pretty good for October day.
Late October, first time they're doing a ride like this. They got a good crowd. Let's go talk to people and find out a little bit more about the school system and why they're doing a motorcycle ride for it. Tim, we're here at the Irvington Community Elementary School, but I understand this is for all the schools, correct?
Correct. We're K-12 charter school. We have 3 campuses. This is the elementary, which is K-5, and this is a fundraiser for our arts and music programs.
What made you decide to do a motorcycle ride?
Well, I don't have a motorcycle. I probably should after being here. We have a music teacher at our high school, Rue Van Wyck, and I was talking to her one day about, boy, wouldn't it be fun to do that? And she jumped all over it. Her husband has a motorcycle, and so we formed a committee, and off we went.
Right on. So now you say you have the you say for music and for arts is what this is going to?
Yeah. Charter schools are a little different. We're a public school, but we're supposed to be innovators, so we come up with a focus that's a little bit different than some traditional schools. And the founder of our schools, which is we're 15 years old, oldest in the state, as a matter of fact, decided that art and music, and as well as physical education, foreign language were important. So they're built into our charter, which means that that's what we honor. So I'm the new CEO. I have worked here for 10 years, and in my mind, we need to invest a little bit more in music and art if that's who we say we are. So that's what we're doing.
Right on. Man, it's election season, and you're already saying, do what you say you're going to do. You made a commitment, you're sticking to it. It's like, vote for Tim, will you?
So, Rue, this ride today, you're a teacher here at the school. Tell me how you did this.
Yeah. We were actually thinking about it last year. A couple of the teachers who I know do ride, they said, hey, what if we put on a motorcycle ride to help promote specifically the art and the music in our little school system here. And we thought, wow, why not? Because motorcycle riding is a great communicator. It spans all the economic groups, and we thought, yeah, why not? Let's do it.
So you said a year ago you started thinking about this ride?
Well,
you got a lot of bikes here today.
A year ago we started thinking about it, And then we actually didn't start putting things into place until the end of July this year. So we've been very busy all this time.
Well, there are a lot of bikes out here. I know the ride itself is called Ravens Ride. How did you come up with that name?
Well, the Ravens is the symbol for the Irvington School System. And that goes with the whole sort of Gothic sort of Irvington community, sort of Edgar Allan Poe. And so we thought, yeah, this would be cool. And it's easy to have something winged and flying and that. So we thought that would be good.
Kara, I understand you're the artist to the t-shirt here. What made you come up with that design?
Well, when Rue asked me to design the logo for it, I knew I wanted something with like a raven flying in, mainly because it looks cooler than just sitting there. The splatter behind it was mainly just to show our school colors, but also make it a little more than just a plain silhouette, so give it some color and background.
How did she pick you to do this, or did you volunteer? I'm assuming you're an art student here?
Yeah, I am. I've done logo work for the school before, and I took a design class with her, so I think that was her reason for asking me to, and she knew I was willing to do it, so.
Chuck, we're out here at the Ravens Ride in Irvington. What made you decide to come out here?
Oh, it seemed like a good charity. Came out with the Indy Hog chapter. It was a good benefit, so figured I'd spend some time and donate and come on out. Enjoy the day.
So you're with the Indy Hog chapter number 1 out of Northside Harley Davidson, correct?
I am. Indy Hog chapter number 1, North Indianapolis.
Right on. Well, I tell you what, for late October, you can't complain about this weather, huh?
Beautiful weather, and look like it's going to be a beautiful day.
Yeah. I know the sun's getting ready to come out too. It's going to get really bright here. A lot of stuff going on in Irvington right now. I had no idea there was such a big thing going on up here. But they have a Halloween thing going on. It's pretty hectic around here.
Well, I wouldn't know. I'm new to the area. I've only lived in Indianapolis since 2014, so everything is new areas to me. So I'm enjoying exploring their areas.
Well, I'm hoping when you guys leave here, you're going the other direction, because if you go into Irvington, you're going to be in a lot of traffic.
I appreciate that intel.
All right, man. Well, have a good, safe ride.
All right, thank you.
So standing here talking to you, I know that you got some bucket list stuff that you got going on in the back of your head. Did you do any rides this year?
I did. I did my first solo long distance trip out to Omaha, Nebraska. It was epic. I cannot wait to do another long ride next riding season.
So what are your plans for next season?
I definitely want to do the Blue Ridge Parkway all the way down to North Carolina, do the Dragon, the Snake, and then I would love to take a couple weeks to ride out to California.
You know, it is awesome out there. I've never rode the bike out west, but, you know, Scott and I did go on a trip, got to ride 101 in a car, and our plans are to be able to get out there on the bike, but you would love it to be able to go out there.
If you could pick any motorcycle out in this parking lot, what's your favorite?
The red one over there.
See? The next generation. You guys are gonna help solve the mystery of that machine. Is it a motorcycle or is it a car?
A car.
A car? Because it has a steering wheel, right? There you
Cool,
go.
whatever they are.
There you go. They are very cool machines, but I'm so glad that the future generation is getting it right, folks. They're getting it right. So what brings you out here to this ride?
She's part of the student council, so we're just out volunteering.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
So you're part of student council?
Mm-hmm.
So do you get to tell your dad what to do?
No.
No.
It don't work that way.
Not even out here?
No.
So what do you think about all these bikes coming out?
Oh, I love it. It's nice. I'd like to have one myself. She keeps trying to talk me into getting one, actually, for like the last 5 years.
Well, she's going to be the next president of the United States, so I think you probably ought to listen to her and go ahead and get you something. You know, Harley just came out with a really nice new motorcycle, new motor and everything else. It's pretty slick.
Okay. Maybe. Probably out of my price range. I ought to start a little lower.
Probably. They're out of my price range, too. That's why I'm still riding the same bike for 17 years. So, got a beautiful day. Got great weather. We got all these people out here. It would be kind of fun to be on the back of Dad's motorcycle today, huh?
Yeah.
So, Mike, you're doing this ride today. What brings you out to this ride?
My oldest daughter is a teacher at the high school, and my granddaughter is a student here at the elementary.
So how long has she been a student here?
This is her 4th year.
Wow. So how do you like this school here?
It's good.
Do you like the art?
Brother, I can't help but see this motorcycle sitting over here, the Triumph. I got a chance to ride one of these this year, and my comment was, if you're getting bored with riding your motorcycle, hop on one of these Bonnevilles, because I couldn't take the smile off my face because it's so much fun to ride. It reminded me of why I fell in love with riding motorcycles back in the 70s. How you liking it?
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. I'd be smiling now, but I'm not sure if I brushed my teeth this morning.
Now, what year is this bike?
It's 2009. It's the first year that they fuel injected them.
Okay.
So I've got a little sensor on there for the fuel that kind of tells me that I'm out of gas at half a tank because they jam the fuel pump inside the tank. So at 100 miles, light comes on. But I got 2 gallons.
Right.
I'm good.
Right. No, there's so much fun to ride. How are you on the curves? You take them slow and gentle?
No, my first week I had it, I was very cautious, and I went from 0 cautious to out of control in about a week. So I throw it around a lot, I get home and I shine it up, and I put it away and give it a kiss goodnight.
But that's what they're made for, man. These bikes are made for that. And it was just, I just had such a great time riding the bike. So when I saw you sitting over here by it, it's pretty cool. Now, I understand they do a ride. I think it was just not too long ago, a Distinguished Gentleman's Ride?
Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. It's worldwide. It's for prostate cancer, and this year it was for suicide prevention because one of our riders took his life.
Okay. And then that was a local one in Indianapolis?
Yeah, that's the Indianapolis chapter, but like I said, it's worldwide. I've got a friend in Sao Paulo, Brazil. We even had 2 riders in Afghanistan this year, and I almost wanted to sponsor them just because they were in Afghanistan. Right. But I think it's 60 or 70 countries. And you can go online, look up DGR or Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, and you can find videos from this year's ride, past rides. We're still putting our Indy ride together, but that should be coming up shortly, hopefully.
Dude, do you promise you'll let me know about that? So, because I understand there's some pretty cool bikes that come out to that.
There are a lot of, I get to ride with other Bonnies, which I don't normally get to. There's Thruxtons, and there are a lot of old ones. There's old Beamers, old Nortons, older Triumphs, with the shifters on the other side, which I'm not even sure I'd want to attempt to ride. Right. But yeah, we had a Ural with a sidecar. And it's the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride because everybody is encouraged to ride dapper. So we don suits, ties, pocket squares, tie clips. We do it all. And I had some snazzy white top patent leather shoes this year that garnered a lot of attention.
So if we showed up, would Cindy and I be able to ride along with everybody?
Absolutely, we'd love to have you.
Right on. Man, next year I'm losing the Steel Horse gear. We're going to get dapper, and we are going to come ride with you guys, man. Make sure you let me know when it is.
Absolutely will.
So how many kids go to this charter school?
Overall, I believe there is something like just under 1,000 students for the whole school system. And then in the high school, we run about 360.
Wow, that's a lot of kids.
School system. And we get, for enrollment, we get a lot of kids that have to sign up on a list waiting to get in.
And you said this music and art school, does that mean that when they come in, that's their major thing that they're wanting to learn about is the arts and the music?
Whether they know it or not. The introductory art is mandatory first year for high school, and then that's my job to get them hooked on it. And like I said, music and art, both that, again, it's another communicator. It's a language. It's not just a subject, and it's really, especially high school kids. They need that experience. They need that break from the right, wrong ways and the rigidity of a lot of other curriculum that they get. And that's my deal. That's what I try to do for them.
You hear that little voice? It says, meet me where the road touches the sky. It's time to ride. And when you're on the road, make sure you have Ryder insurance. Ryder is focused solely on the motorcycle community and has been for almost 4 decades. We know what it's like to feel the wind on our face because we're riders ourselves. Come see the difference. Ride with Ryder.
Motorcycle riders want the freedom of the open road with the wind in their face. Unfortunately, other motorists often do not give motorcycles the proper attention that the law requires. When an accident occurs, call Leidendorf Law for a free consultation. Our team of lawyers is ready to aggressively pursue your case and fight for your rights in and out of the courtroom. We'll help you on the road to recovery so that soon you can return to the open road. Leidendorf Law, like family, because we are.
Some people say true beauty comes from within. At Krambos, we think beauty can be inside and out. Along with the best paint and body work in the state, Krambos also offers all Harley motorcycle service work, from tune-ups to rebuilds. So make sure your bike looks as good as it runs and bring it on in to the only shop that treats your bike as good as we treat our own. Krambos. We'll get you noticed.
Rue, you have such a beautiful bike. Tell me all about this bike.
Well, this is a Harley Davidson's brand new trike. It's called the Freewheeler, and it started coming out in 2015, and the 2017 has the larger motor in it now, but mine is a 103, a lot of horsepower. It's very pared down, very basic compared to the other larger trikes with the big fairings and that, and I love it because it's so beastie looking, muscular. The only thing I tricked out on it was I gave it a bumper. So,
So why the bumper?
Well, there's something about backing up in this thing because it does have a backup to it. I tend to still try and strong arm or strong leg it, but it does, and when it goes whoop like this. So I thought I need that bumper.
Just in case you bump something.
Just in case, yeah. But its name is Trinity Trike. There's a whole lot of other.
Okay, why Trinity?
Well, it's a spirit, and because it's 3 wheels, and so there's a lot of different entendres into that. So.
Yeah. I could say it was because of you and the bike and God, and you're just relying on Him to take care of you every time you get on it.
No, and thank you for saying that because I didn't know how far and how spiritual you wanted me to get with this because some people go, oh no. But no, really, that is it. It is when you are totally in tune with a machine and yourself and the Great Spirit. And people, if you don't ride, you can't understand it.
I know what you mean, he, she, whatever we want for the day. It's a great bike, so have a lot of fun on it.
See you in the wind.
I will.
You've just been injured in an automobile collision, and suddenly your vocabulary has been expanded to include terms you're totally unfamiliar with. We know accidents can be overwhelming to the injured victims and their families. You know you can put your trust in the familiar faces at Leidendorf Law. We take care of you and your family so that you can focus on recovering from your injuries. Leidendorf Law, like family, because we are.
You've got the bike. Now get the gear. Renegade Classics of Indianapolis has Central Indiana's largest selection of leather jackets, chaps, and riding boots. Don't break the bank when shopping for gear. We have comfortable riding gear at prices you can afford. Already got the gear? Let us personalize it. Ladies, we know riding isn't just for men. That's why we have a whole section just for you. We're family and biker owned in a place where friends meet friends. Renegade Classics. Ride more, spend less.
Hey, we're up here on the west side, Indy West Harley Davidson. Cindy, there's ghosts and goblins and everything else. What's going on here today?
I think they call it a Hogaween event. I don't know.
Hogaween, I love it. They got vendors out here, Q95s out here, got cool motorcycles. What do you say? We go find some people and find out what's going on?
Let's go.
I was talking to your friend here. She won't give me any information. What exactly is going on here today? She won't say nothing.
Today at Indy West, it's Hogaween, and we are having hay rides. We are having kids' games where we're giving away prizes. There's a witch hat toss. There's little ducks that you pull up and the number on the bottom, and you get a prize. The kids are trick-or-treating. They're going around to each department and getting candy and service, parts, finance, sales, motor clothes. They're getting candy everywhere. And their parents are going to be real happy with us.
Okay, Elizabeth, we're out here at Indy West Harley Davidson. You guys got a tent set up. I'm going to talk to you because he's bigger than me, and I know he's a karate guy. So what exactly are you guys doing out here?
We are out here giving away free classes and board breaking classes as well.
And who are you guys with?
Indiana Martial Arts.
Are you in this general area, or?
We are in Mooresville. So we're right next to the Lowe's in Mooresville. You know where that is.
Everybody knows where the Lowe's in Mooresville is. So now, are you a student?
I am a former student. I will start taking classes here soon. Ethan Belcher, he's a student right now, and he's quite a bit more advanced than I am. So
that's why I'm staying over here. That way, if he goes after me, he starts doing that karate stuff on me, I'm going to be in bad shape. So Ethan, how long you been doing this?
9 years.
9 years? Yeah. So you started when you were about 20?
No, I started when I was 4.
How has it changed? I mean, obviously now you can kick everybody's butt, so that part's always cool. But how has it helped you in, say, the mental side of things? You know what I mean? Instead of just the physical aspect, but coping with everyday life.
Well, it's really good about that because of all the values and the ethics we work as the dojo to express. Like all these things back here are, just all the values that we express in class, people take to their everyday lives.
But it's still cool to be able to kick everybody's ass, right?
That is true.
But I know you guys have a Plinko over here. Can I play?
Of course you can play.
Do I stand behind just like they do on Price is Right? Okay, I got to climb up the stairs. Piece of candy. Here we go. I'm going to go the other side this time. I got one more. Can I do it? All right, 2 pieces of candy. I'm taking the candy. Cindy, you can take the classes. Crystal, we're out here at Indy West Harley Davidson. I actually heard about this event on Q95. What brings you guys out here?
You know what? I am I have an endorsement deal with these guys, and so hopefully that'll carry on to next year too, because I never got my riding academy in, and I actually want to become a rider. So, but once I got this endorsement deal, I became a part of the culture, and these are God's people, as I said on that last interview I did with Steel Thunder. I absolutely love, or Steel Horse. I love your guys' show, by the way. Absolutely love it.
You know, it was great when you came out to our bike night. You know, and it's so funny because that's what we play Q95 at our bike night. And, you know, Kevin came on board with Indy West Harley Davidson, came out there, and they really stepped up their game with our bike night. They've been a sponsor of the bike night ever since we've been doing it. But they really got involved this year. It was great to have you come out there. So what do you think about this crowd of people?
You know, I absolutely love it. They are, you know, this is our Hogaween party at Indy West Harley Davidson. And so Westsiders know how to party. We know that. You can smell in the air. I wish there was smell-o-vision. You can smell in the air. There's a big cookout going on. There's a band playing. And people are showing up left and right in costumes. I was going to wear a naughty girl costume, but the naughty girl skirt does not fit anymore. And that's very unfortunate. The fortunate thing is I've quit smoking. So that's why I got a couple extra pounds. So,
but you're a beautiful prom queen at the Ghoul School prom queen. So, and you're working here today, aren't you?
Yes, I'm working in this, and I can't smile because my face will crack.
Because you're dead?
Yes, because I'm dead.
You know what? This is pretty cool. You guys have Hogaween here, and you guys are all dressed up. Is everybody here dressed up today?
Yes, almost everybody. We missed one person in motor clothes that didn't get the memo.
Did they not get the memo, or did they said just, I'm not doing it?
They didn't get the memo.
Well, you guys are all cool. It looks really cool, you guys being all dressed up today, and it's probably a little warm in that outfit because today is a little bit warmer than what it normally is. But I absolutely love this outfit.
Thank you.
You made it yourself, right, for your prom?
Yes, I did. I was up all night sewing all these little edges and then tearing them.
So, Chris, your ink therapy, where are you located at?
We're 152 North Perry Road, Plainfield, Indiana. It's just north of Indy West Harley here.
So what all do you do? I know you do tattoos, of course, but in your shop, do you make up your own tattoos? Do you trace everything? What is it you do?
Yes, we do all custom work there. Everything is drawn up per customer. We also sell high-end jewelry. We have a body piercer there 7 days a week. So we have 8 artists that do custom work with many different styles. So you pretty much get what you want if you come in there, talk to the guys, and line up exactly what you want to get done.
So, like, if I came in there and I had my own design and I wanted to get it done, would they be able to do that, or would they have to modify it or whatever?
Just depending on how well of an artist you are, sometimes we might have to modify it. But yeah, usually it's just, consult with them, you show us your designs, and we work it up and draw it up so that we're not doing something just off of Pinterest like many people do, and that way we give you something custom and original.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want just anything off of Pinterest. It would have to be custom because it's got to be something I want, not anything just out there.
Yeah, and that's what it is. A lot of people, they get their ideals from there, so we bring it in and we amp those ideals up and really get you excited about it.
Now, you said you had 8 artists there, so can you go in and find out about these artists, what kind of work they do before you go into your shop and get a tattoo?
Yeah, you can check everybody out at inktherapytattoo.com or at Ink Therapy Indiana on Instagram, and that will kind of give you a good variety of everybody's work, and then you can kind of narrow that down, call in, set up a consultation, or just stop by and talk to one of the guys and, start moving forward from there.
Very cool. And you said you guys do piercings too, right?
Yes, we carry a really high-end jewelry there, a large selection of jewelry, one of the largest in the city here, so definitely come by, check out our piercing selection. Jewelry is, we carry a 14-karat rose yellow and white gold, so we're kind of killing it on the jewelry selection out there too.
Well, that's cool because I actually have been wanting a tattoo. I want a few more piercings, so I may check you guys out.
Yeah, well, you can come in and get your piercings taken care of and then look into the tattoo side of it while you're there.
Well, hey, that's going to do it for us. Hope you enjoyed the show this week. Cindy, what do you think?
Halloween is my favorite. It's fun watching the kids.
It sure is. And remember, it's not what you ride.
It's that you ride.
Still Horse is brought to you by Leidendorf Law with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.